Everything that's good that's happened to me in my life came because of that. I might not do everything great in my life. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best husband, and I'm sorry if I wasn't the best father. But I'm good at this. And I want to share this with you. I want to teach you what I learned. I get to touch people's lives with what I do. And it keeps me going, and I love it.
If you're a big food lover looking for the ultimate feel-good, motivating story to brighten your day, I have the perfect film just for you. What if I told you that this film could inspire you to become a fine chef yourself? It's not a long shot because this film is phenomenal. Chef is a cinematic masterpiece, crafted and created by visionary director and storyteller Jon Favreau, who not only birthed, but starred in this unforgettable comfort film. This is a film that will lift your spirits and remind you of the importance of hard work, family, and the drive to follow your dreams no matter what the setbacks are. Now, allow me to set the scene for you. Favreau plays Carl Casper, an eccentric chef who's brilliantly creative but stuck in a culinary box. Leading a talented team at a prestigious restaurant, Carl's heart is never truly appreciated by his boss, even though his dishes are nothing short of artistic masterpieces. As his frustration builds week after week, he finally snaps, right in front of a food critic who wields the power to destroy careers with a single tweet. Now here's the twist. That scathing review that the critic wrote about him really popped his lid. He goes nuts, and this is what happened, which ended up going viral, changing the course of pretty much his entire life.
I am not cloying. I am not needy. I don't care what you think. You're not getting to me. I'm not needy. Chocolate lava cake is not just undercooked chocolate cake. That's not what makes the center molten. You take a frozen cylinder of ganache and you set it in the ramekin so that as the outside cooks fully, the inside becomes molten. And you don't do anything. What do? You sit and you eat and you vomit those words back. You know how hard I work for this? You know how my whole staff works? What sacrifices I make to make you happy, and then you just smugly just on my You're not getting to me! You're not getting to me!
Now imagine what you would do if you were at your breaking point, everyone in the world started to see it. Now what could you do? Exhibit A, you could take it, you could take the loss, you could be sad and depressed and shrink. Exhibit B, you use that as an advantage. You use it as momentum to build something. So the question is, what will Carl Casper do next? Carl finds himself jobless, divorced, and a single father. But here's where the magic happens. He sets off on a new chapter, and this is where the fun truly begins. Carl has some free time on his hands, so he decides to go on a mini road trip with his ex-wife and his young son to Miami, Florida. During this odd trip, Carl comes across an opportunity to invest in a food truck. So he takes the opportunity because his ex-wife has been egging him on to do this for a very long time. He's got nothing to lose. He invests in it, he cleans it up, and he had no idea the wild ride that would come from this tiny investment into his future. What is soon to follow from this expedition is a delightful exploration of creativity, hard work, and family. Now, would you ever think that a food truck could spark so much joy? It somehow does, because by the end of this road trip, you'll want to start your own. As Carl reconnects with his son and his best friend Martin, the movie feels less like a story and more like a personal invitation to join them. Trust me, by the time you see them on the road, you'll feel like you're right there too. The humor, warmth, and dynamic between these three food lovers are contagious, and Jon Favreau's chemistry with John Leguizamo, who plays Martin, adds an extra layer of charm you didn't even know you needed. Their witty banter, the kind you get from the funniest, most loving uncle, will have you laughing non-stop. But here's the thing, this movie isn't just about laughs, it's about seeing real passion in action. Carl's transition from an angry, disillusioned chef to a passionate creator on the move is the kind of transformation we all hope to experience in our own lives. Through the challenges they face, these three show that even when life throws you a curveball, the horizon is always bright. One of the standout things about Chef is how authentic everything feels. To make sure the food was portrayed in the most realistic way possible, Jon Favreau teamed up with a legendary chef, Roy Choi, and together they cooked everything on screen with real ingredients. Yes, you heard that right, the food was as mouth-watering as it looked. It's like watching a masterclass in cooking, and the best part is, it's all happening live. So when you finally go to watch Chef yourself, you'll experience the limitless joy of friendship and pursuing a passion that you love. And by the end of the film, you'll find yourself applauding. Even if you're not trying to, you will start applauding because the end perfectly wraps up the entire story, and you couldn't be happier. It's simply just a happy experience that you need to see for yourself. The film is heartwarming, funny, kind, and it's under everyone's radar. I don't know anybody that's seen it yet, except my own family, So I want to know if you've seen it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about Chef in the comments below, or if this is something you're interested in checking out, because it's boring and it's glum out there in the theaters lately. If you want to watch something fun, this is the perfect opportunity for you. So please make sure to like the video if you had a good time and if you liked learning more about this video, and subscribe to the channel. I love doing movie reviews. I like to look at the old stuff. The old stuff's so much better than the new stuff. So please follow me on this adventure and subscribe to check out more content. But anyways, and always, I appreciate your time spent with me. I wish you well, and I'll see you soon.